Hey y'all, welcome back to the Literary Apothecary, and if you're new here, welcome to the Literary Apothecary. My name is Kate, and today I have a fun one for you. Today I'm going to be talking about Have a Nice Day, A Tale of Blood and Sweatsocks by Mick Foley, aka Mankind, aka Dude Love, aka Cactus Jack. This is a memoir, of course, written by Mick Foley himself. He even writes at one point, I think it's in the extra chapter, that he started with a ghostwriter, and this ghostwriter, no matter how well his writing was, it just couldn't capture Mick's story the way he wanted it to, so he took it over himself. I read this because, of course, I love Mick Foley and WWE. This was a John pick, so Books My Boyfriend Gave Me series book. And my general thoughts about this is that I loved reading these stories from Mick Foley. While his writing style is a bit like his promo style and all over the place, the stories were worth the read in themselves. He takes us all the way back to the beginning, but also to iconic matches like his Hell in a Cell match with Undertaker. It was interesting to see his opinions on various wrestlers and WWE personalities as well. So, our spoiler-free description on this book. Mick Foley is a nice man, a family man who loves amusement parks and eating ice cream in bed. So, how to explain those Japanese death matches in rings with explosives, golden thumbtacks, and barbed wire instead of rope? The second-degree burn tissue, and the missing ear that was ripped off during a bout in which he kept fighting? Here is an intimate glimpse into Mick Foley's mind, his history, and his work, and what might some call his pathology. Now, with a bonus chapter summarizing the past 15 months from his experience as a best-selling author through his parting thoughts before his final match. A tale of blood, sweat, tears, and more blood, all in his own words, straight from the twisted genius behind Cactus Jack, Dude Love, and Mankind. So, as I said, the writing style was interesting and entertaining, but it felt all over the place, much like his promos did in WWE. So it was hard to follow at times, and I often forgot where we started, but I still enjoyed the ride. The content is why I bought and read this book. I Foley delivered some epic stories here. I loved seeing his take on some iconic moments in professional wrestling history, like the Hell in a Cell match with Undertaker, where he doesn't even remember half of the match because he was unconscious or dealing with concussions. The fact that Undertaker went into that match with a broken foot and they still delivered one of the most memorable matches in WWE history. Things like that, getting to see the behind the scenes of all of that was just so exciting to me. Knowing that this was only his first book, I was not disappointed where it ended. It felt fitting for his career and his characters that he's created. Enjoyment. Now, having watched many Foley promos, I knew pretty much what to expect from his writing. Despite my issues with the writing style, I still thoroughly enjoyed reading this book and would definitely read more from Mick Foley. I've got one quote from you all that I thought was really well wrapped up in Mick Foley's journey, his experiences, and really just professional wrestling and especially WWE. It was a rare moment of real emotion in a promotion that was almost void of it. And this is talking about a different promotion, but it fits professional wrestling to a T. So that's my quick spoiler-free review for Have a Nice Day, A Tale of Blood and Sweatsocks by Mick Foley, Mankind, Cactus Jack, and Dude Love. If you've read this book before, let me know in the comments below, what did you think of this, especially the writing style? Did it bother you like it did me, or were you not bothered because it's Mick Foley and so that's expected? If you are a WWE fan or you were in the past, let me know in the comments below, who are some of your favorite wrestlers? I've talked about my favorite wrestlers on this channel before. Bret Hart, Mick Foley, Becky Lynch, Natalya, Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes. I just love the whole gambit of wrestling. I love the history of it. I love where it's at presently. It's one of my passions have become obsessions, and I just love it. So let me know in the comments below, what did you love about it? As always, keep reading, and I love you all to the moon and back.